What's going on, guys? Helix Nightfall here. So, the first thing that I'm gonna tell you guys is the change in music and the intro thing. The music that you just now saw, that's gonna stay. It's gonna stay here for at least a while, and that's just what's gonna happen, okay? So the gameplay you're gonna see here is my first match in Black Ops 3 Beta. Now, we've all had those first matches where we do really good or we do really bad. It depends, and if you do really good, then you're either really good or lucky. So we've all had first matches of our Call of Duty games, whether it be Advanced Warfare, Ghost, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, just any kind, even Modern Warfare 3. Now, that got me to thinking that I wanted to talk about something today, and that was first matches. And that led me to something that I wanted to talk about today, and that is the first matches. We all do good and we all do bad sometimes, but it just depends on how you're feeling that game and whether you like the map or not, or just anything like that in general. It just depends on your playstyle, whether you like to go long range and snipe them out, whether you like to go close range with the SMG, even like medium range to assault rifles, just anything. Even for those trick shotters. We've all had good games and we've all had bad games. And especially me. I'm not the only one that has bad games. Actually, well, I just suck. Now, that led me to another question. Is there a perfect player? There is not a perfect player at all. Like, period. I mean, it doesn't matter if you can pub stomp and comp stomp. It still doesn't matter. There is not a perfect player. The perfect player can be beaten. It has been proven. Optic, FaZe, all those big clans, they have been defeated once. Hello? Bye. Even to the big clans like Optic and FaZe, they have gotten defeated before, and there's no such thing as the perfect player. Now, we all know that FaZe Jev says he doesn't do good, but he really does. But look, even one of the best snipers like Rain, Jev, even Pamaj, they all have their off games, and so do we. Now, as you're watching this gameplay, I'm not going to cut it out. I'm not going to cut anything out at all. Like, it's just going to be the raw footage, because I want to let you guys know that I even have bad games. Even from the footage that I give you, that's mostly some of my good stuff. I don't like to show that I die too much or anything like that, because I want the content to keep appealing. So, me and my friend, Noah, also known as Helix Relic, he's the slayer for Helix Nation. We got to talking. We wanted to record just about every single one of our matches that we played. And we want to let you guys know that even we have bad games. And especially this one. I didn't do too good, but I didn't do too bad. I was straight in the middle, and it was just hard for me to get used to the game. Especially using the ARC-7. Now, the ARC-7 isn't the best gun. I really prefer the, I can't remember the shotgun's name, but I'll put it down here somewhere to show you guys what it is. And I'll show you all my favorite guns that I have been using. I'll even show you like a screenshot or two of what stuff that I've been using, stuff like that, so that way if you want to try it out, you can. But I haven't leveled the guns all the way up. Actually, I just now got done recording a lot. I've been playing for about 3 hours, just recording all my good stuff, and I just want to let you guys know that there is bad games, and and even I have to cut up stuff, like everybody does. Everybody has bad games, and especially those first matches. Now, do you remember the first time you've ever played Call of Duty? Now, it's probably been a long time ago, but you probably still remember. I still remember. My first one was Call of Duty 3. It was the one with the red and green edition. No, that was actually a separate game, but I remember my first game was Call of Duty 3. It came out on the PS2, and that was before multiplayer and stuff like that. It was just a campaign, and it was really, really fun. Even though the graphics really sucked. I had to play it on easy because I was only like 6 at the time, maybe 7 or 8. I can't even remember. But we got it. I got it for Christmas and absolutely fell in love with the game. And that's where the love my love for Call of Duty began. Is just way back when PS2 was out. Now I'm still playing the game about 10 years later. I am 14 now, and I was about, hello? Hey. No? Alright, see ya. Can't even remember what I was talking about. We all remember those special guns. Like, alright, so, do you remember those, like, really, like, crappy starter guns? Some of them were, like, they were more of the in the middle class, like, in between kind of thing. Either you had the really OP guns or you had the really undermined, sucky guns that could do okay in tough situations, but just overall wasn't that great of a gun. Well, you start off with the middle to low end guns before you actually level up in the game. Now, we've all had our fair share of using those guns a lot. Me being one of those people, I actually used the AK-12 a full prestige, and it was just amazing in my opinion. Nobody liked it, but I loved it. And I actually almost got diamond camo for it, but I just didn't really feel like it anymore. I fell in love with the HBR E3, and I got the Insanity. So, here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to challenge yourselves to start off with just the starter classes. And I want you guys to think back whenever you're playing a Call of Duty game, even just like go into Team Deathmatch. That is the most basic game mode you can actually play, other than free-for-all at least. But Team Deathmatch is one of my favorite modes, and that's what I usually do gameplay on. I don't really do Search and Destroy or rank play unless I'm with my team, because I just doesn't feel right whenever I'm recording for some reason. I feel like, you know, I have 3 other pieces to the puzzle missing, and it just doesn't feel right in that situation. So I usually play Team Deathmatch or free-for-all or gun game or infected whenever I'm doing some recordings. But next time you go to Call of Duty, I want you to think about the time that you first picked up Call of Duty and you first went into a match, or you first played campaign. I mean, just whatever. Just think about your first Call of Duty and think about how long ago it was and where you are today and how good you are today. Have you gotten better? Have you gotten worse? Or have you stayed the same? Do you know more about Call of Duty? Do you know more people in the Call of Duty community? Are you more involved? Or do you not? You're just there. You're just neutral. You just love the game. Or do you play competitively? I actually started off just chilling out, just playing it, even though I died a lot. I just loved it. I mean, that was back whenever Ghost came out. Like, my first time that I ever joined Xbox Live, the first game that I played was Black Ops 2. And I actually got Xbox Live because of Black Ops 2. And I've only been playing multiplayer Call of Duty for, let's see, November will be 3.5 years. So I haven't had that much experience, but I'm still getting there, and I still want to make myself better. Yeah, it's a lot different than the bots, but look, if you want to be better, you don't follow other people's opinions or tips and tricks. You do what you want to, okay? It's just like science whenever you're conducting an experiment. There's never a wrong answer, and you can always try again. With that being said, Nightfall, out.